right to glory.
So if you've seen the channel name, then you already know who I am. Recently, I've been struggling with the creative rut, and I hate these things because like creativity is everything to me. I always need to be creative and express myself in some way. So when I can't do any of that, then I feel like a robot. Everything I made, I feel like is just shitty. And honestly, if they were the old me, I wouldn't have uploaded anything in the last few weeks. But somehow, some way, I've been actually able to get out some decent content that I didn't do terrible on. I feel like it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't the best. But I'm a super perfectionist. Like I don't do anything, or I don't release anything unless I feel like it's super perfect. And then it's like when I see a flaw with something, I will only focus on that flaw, and it's so annoying. I pay very much attention to details, so I'm like, someone else is like me and they're going to realize like how fucked up this is. And like it could be something so minuscule. I get really insecure about little things, especially when I'm talking about my work and like it being public. And I go through ruts every now and then. Like I feel like they're kind of unavoidable. You can't avoid a rut. You can't avoid a point where you just feel stagnant. But the thing that's really bothering me, or has been bothering me for the last few days, is I just feel like I'm not enough sometimes. Like I feel like nothing I'm doing is enough. Me being or existing isn't enough. And I'm not saying that to be like sound depressed or like anything like that. Like I'm not speaking suicidally, but I do feel that way sometimes. Growing up in high school, growing up in middle school, even in elementary school, I always felt like I had to go above and beyond to be considered even acceptable to anything. Like that doesn't mean I had to go out the way to do like extra shit, but I had to overly prove myself. And after a while, doing that all the time, always trying to be so like the best, is annoying. It's annoying as fuck. Sometimes I just want to chill the fuck out. Sometimes I just want to relax, and sometimes I just want to be around people and not have to worry about I'm not keeping up this look. And when I see people like identify me or group me in this category of like someone that's not like them, it kind of offends me because I'm like, bro, am I not relatable or some shit? Like, do people just not like what the fuck? I'm a human being. You're a human being. We're not that different. Like I get it. I'm interested in certain things, and I speak a certain way and I do things a certain type of way. But I feel like some people will put me on like a level above them, and I'm just like, why? Stop doing that. Now, honestly, I don't tolerate condescending like speech from anyone, so yeah, that's never an issue. But when it comes to like people speaking to me as if like I'm above them, or I'm like this like intellectual person that's like on this level and at this level, like they kind of like put me in like that nerdy brainiac category. I'm just like, nah, don't do that. That's not me. And even back to the thing of like feeling like I'm not enough, like I'm far from perfect, and I will never say or try and act like I'm perfect. And if I do, it's either like as an exaggeration or as a joke, but I'm never ever going to act like I'm perfect, because I'm far from it. I'm erratic as fuck. I'm boring at times because I don't participate in the things that most people do, and I don't think I'm relatable enough for most people. So I'm in my own lane most of the time, and like I like socializing, I like talking to other people, but I'm not really the type of person that's going to hit you up every day. I'm not going to text you every minute of the moment. I'm not going to call you every day. I'm not going to check up on you or bother you. That's tiring, and that takes a lot of effort. And honestly, I don't think about that type of stuff, because usually I'm really thinking about how I'm feeling and what I'm doing and what I got to do next. And even in a relationship, like the reason I don't feel like I'm enough, number one, is because I never really had like an actual official relationship. So already right off the bat, I'm thinking I don't know how to be a boyfriend. I probably don't. And then on top of that, I think about the fact that I'm 18. I don't have much to provide for you. So to some people, I'm going to be really young, and to some people, I'm going to be older. But I can't provide much. I don't got the perfect body. I'm not perfect in any sense of the word perfect. My looks are good. They're alright. They're decent in my opinion, but I wouldn't win an Oscar on my looks. And I'm a pretty emotional guy. I'm not gonna act like I'm not. Like I've kind of accepted that aspect of me, that I'm more sensitive, I'm more emotional. I've definitely been better. I've gotten way better at controlling my emotions and keeping myself in check and composed and stable. And I'm not gonna sit there and try and act indifferent or try and portray this like super alpha male like bullshit persona, because that's not me, and I'm not gonna be like anything that I'm not. And as of recently, with me feeling these ways and with me doing all the things I've been doing in the last few months, I guess I've developed a craving for validation, because I was never really used to being complimented. I'm not really used to people showing appreciation or affection towards me. I'm not really used to people telling me, hey, that was nice, or hey, you did a really good job on this. And then usually I just respond to it like, thanks. I won't have much of a response, and I feel bad about it, but it's just like I don't know how to respond to that. It's like when someone like texts me a whole paragraph, or someone calls me and tells me like, oh, you're this, you're that, I appreciate you. I'm just like, thanks, I appreciate you too. But that's usually where it stops, because I don't really have much to say to that. And it's gotten to a point where it's like when people tell me, oh, I'm there for you, I'm here for you, if you need anything, call me, or thing, and I'm just like I don't even believe it anymore. Like it's like I feel bad for not believing them. I feel bad for not putting my trust in people, but it's just like, it's not that I don't trust them, or it's not that I don't believe them. It's just that I just don't really know how to respond to it. Like it's like, if you tell me I'm here for you, you can call me whenever, do you actually mean that? Like, can I actually call you whenever? Could I actually like text you and hit you up? Or does that only apply on like a superficial level? or you're just saying that because that's the right thing to say. And growing up, I was pretty spoiled and sheltered, to add to all that thing about me not feeling like a good enough person or boyfriend. Like, I was pretty spoiled and sheltered all up until I got to like high school. But even then, if I haven't necessarily lived the worst life in terms of wealth. So of course, now that I'm 18, I don't even know how to be a fucking adult. Like, there's so many adult things, like, I don't know how to do. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And I feel like this sense of urgency around me, like I have to get it all down now. And even though I know I don't have to figure it out all now, I feel like I do because of that expectation I have on myself. And on top of me being a perfectionist, it's just like, it's all terrible. It's all terrible and it's draining to be that person all the time. Like, feeling like I have to be perfect all the time. And although I know I'm not perfect, I feel like I have to be above and beyond. I just feel unprepared for life. I'm prepared for everything. I feel like I'm just not ready for this. Like, I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't prepared for this. Like, I was independent naturally as a kid, but for the most part, I didn't realize how much I relied on my parents until I turned 18. And I realized, like, yo, wait, no, this shit is real. This shit ain't no game. This not no joke no more. And with me saying all this stuff, I don't want no one to see this and be like, oh, Joshua, you're all right. And all this, like, you know, like, I don't want to be pitied. I hate being pitied. That's the worst thing that anyone could do for me. Like, I hate feeling like someone's pitying me or someone's feeling bad. Like, don't feel bad for me. I'm not here to sob or give you a sob story. I'm just here to be honest and let you know what it is. Just fucking radiator, bro. This shit get me tight. Like, I'm not here to give you a sob story, but I'm gonna be honest with you and tell you that I haven't been feeling the best the last few weeks or months or even days or even hours. But I've been trying. I've been trying to be consistent with the channel. I've been trying to upload not every day, but like, you know, regular schedule. And I've been trying to provide content. And I've had a lot of videos I've recorded in the last few weeks that I just didn't upload because I'm just like, bro, this shit is shitty. Like, honestly, right now, I'm contemplating taking down some videos and I honestly might do it. But the thing that has been really helping me get through this, like, rut is, number one, inspiration. I find it everywhere, and some of the best places to find inspiration is in other people's art and the stuff that they do. Like, I've been listening to a lot of some of my friends that I know do really good music. I've been watching other like people's videos. I actually hosted a virtual open mic.
I'm losing my mind, the broken pieces inside, and I don't know why. The fracture won't hide.
That's
yeah.
Yo, Isola.
Sorry, Joshua, bro. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Michael. Let's hear it.
What? You are you wrote that, sang that, and you did that, girl. Oh my
That's what I'm saying. Just hearing everybody at that open mic was very inspiring. I'm just like, yo, there's a lot of shit I gotta do. I get inspiration from other people. Like, it's the best thing ever to just hear someone do something or see someone do something. It's like, yo, I need to do that now. Like, that's me being emotionally impulsive though. But even past that, I guess to say all the things that I've said previously, that would make me ungrateful because I do have a lot of things and I'm thankful for everything that I do have. All the people around me, all the people in my life, the people that have come and gone, the family, the bed that I lay on, even like the little things like that, this desk that I'm at, the chair that I'm sitting on, the camera, the lighting, all the things, the material that don't, like the superficial things and even the more deeper things, like all the experiences that I've experienced in the last few days, all the experiences I've experienced in the last few years. The amount of control, stability, and composure that I've developed over the last few years is like crazy because I was not at all this way. And I've been noticing that recently I have had a lot of people that have expressed their appreciation to me. And like I said before, I don't know how to deal with that. I don't know how to respond to it at all because it's like, do I actually confide in you? Do I actually like speak my mind or do I not? Because I guess like a past of not having people that are that way. But being around people like that is really inspiring. Like, I'm really thankful for my friends and the people that do care for me. I guess one of the biggest things that's driven me to be better or want to be better is if I'm not doing it for me, then at least I got to do it for them because I have too many people that are counting on me and too many people that hold me to a high expectation and too many people that care for me to just let them down and give up and just accept defeat. Like, I'll never be that person. I'll never be the person that just lies down in the middle of the road and dies because life got too hard. That cannot be me. So moving forward, if I do ever enter any more ruts or if I ever end up in a phase where I don't make any videos or something is going on and I just stop everything completely, just know I'll be back because there'll never be a point where I just lay down and die and give up. Never. I don't care how bad things get. I could be blind. I could lose my hearing. I could lose both. Let me stop saying this stuff because I don't want to manifest this bad shit. But the point is, I will never give up on what the fuck I love doing and what I'm passionate about. That was pretty much this video. If you enjoyed it, then please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I hope that you guys enjoyed me speaking about my feelings because I don't really do that very often publicly. So, and if you could relate to it, then great, because that would probably make me feel better because I always feel like I'm unrelatable and like I'm kind of in a bubble. Not like in an egotistical way, but in just a way of like, you know, no one really cares. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Of course, take care. Deuces.